first off, just your thoughts on the way this one played out.
Well, I think we gave up a goal late in the first half, which is always hard to come back from. But I think the response was good in the second half. Again, putting balls in dangerous areas, you change the momentum, you change the psychology, you create chances, and the goalkeeper came up huge on a few chances tonight. So the game of football always gives you what you deserve. Tonight, we came up short in the first half, and we didn't have enough to get it past them in the second half.
You mentioned that response. You had told me at halftime that you really wanted to see more urgency on the ball, dictating the tempo. Why wasn't that there from the start? Because it was way better in the second.
Exactly. There's all kinds of psychological variables that go into these games, right? There's a team that's not in the playoffs and another team that's fighting to get in. And, I just felt like we were waiting to get punched before we responded. And that was one of the things I talked about before the game. But credit to the guys. They stepped out in the second half. Really, again, what gave us success against Colorado was threatening, was putting balls in dangerous areas. And then they have to come and chase the game, and then it'll open up, and then you can get the second and the third. Tonight, we just waited too many times. We were comfortable just keeping the ball instead of putting it in dangerous areas, making a 17-year-old goalkeeper have to really defend his box.
And when you step back, I know you have to watch some of the game back, but was it more about what Chicago did that made it difficult for you guys to break them down, or more about what RSL wasn't doing?
I think it was more about us, to be honest. I think anytime you play in front of a team, you do two things. One, you don't make them turn and run towards their goal. And second, when you lose balls when you're opened up and expansive. And so many times in the first half, we're trying to play these passes underneath on a field that's not even suitable for football. And we get picked off. And then the psychology turns. They get on the front foot. They believe. We get on the back foot. We go, we're chasing towards our own goal. So it's more about the mentality in the second half. Put balls in dangerous areas. Make them defend their box. Make them run towards their own goal. And the whole game looked a lot different in the second half.
And I know you won't take any solace in it, but it is against an Eastern Conference team, so it's not one of the 6-point swings. Still 4 games within your hands to make the postseason. What do you say to this group to get ready for a big game in Dallas on Wednesday?
Yeah, if we're going to take one lesson from this game, it's really, if we want to win, we have to be the instigators of that win. It's not going to come to us. No one's going to give it to us. We got to believe that we're going to go there, be aggressive, put balls in dangerous areas, win second balls, and really smother them with the type of attack that's given us the type of success it has to this point. So that's what we're taking away. We got to dust up, recover, and more importantly, fine-tune that brain to say we're going to Dallas and we're taking something. We got to take something. There's 4 games left.
Pablo, thank you as always for the time.
Thank you, Sam.